Yes. Yeah.
Pastor Lonnie?
Oh yeah.
Ooh. That's nice.
Yeah.
As long as I don't have to go on a catwalk.
Yeah, you will. Yeah.
Bless you.
This one. Yeah.
Okay, so as I said, thank you so much for everyone for coming this morning. Oh, I'm gone already, this is really bad. So firstly I wanted to thank everybody involved for pulling together today. From catering, we've got Dawn, the lovely cake and the decorations, Michelle, Amy, the whole team, Christian, holding secret meetings without Lonnie knowing to get the preparation together. So firstly, we couldn't do this, as at Yarl's Wood you'll find we are a massive team, of which Lonnie is a huge part of. So just wanted to thank everybody for taking the time to come and join us today, but also for putting the event together. So I just mentioned before, so I'm Stacey Arnold, I'm contract director, and I'm fortunate enough to have worked with Lonnie for over 2 decades. So I started off as a DCO and he's been part of my journey since then, always there to support not only me but everybody within Yarl's Wood. So today's a bit of a bittersweet day. Whilst it's an opportunity to come together with the wider team and our colleagues from within Yarl's Wood, which is Lonnie's parish, as it's known. He doesn't see this as a job. It's also a day which I'm very proud to be able to stand in front of you today to thank Lonnie for his absolute incredible service that he's given to the centre. But it's also a day that I've been in complete denial about as well. So when he came to see Christian and I to let us know that the time had come, and he needs to hang up that hat and take a very, very well-deserved rest, and focus on Ruth. She's waiting at home for him to get home. She's got a lot of jobs ready for him to get a lot of time to spend together. Yeah, I can't lie, I've been in absolute denial. So when he says he's going to miss me, I'm like, yeah, Lonnie, just keep carrying on as if today's not going to come. And the reason for that is because Lonnie is he is Yarl's Wood. He is such a fundamental part of this centre and all of our journeys here that no one wants to see him go. But we know it's his time. He needs some rest, and a very well-deserved rest to move forward and spend time with his family and his lovely wife. And I know that if you could stay here forever, Lonnie, you would. Yes, this was not an easy decision, but you've listened to the boss. And you need to take the time. And it's really hard to put into words, really, Lonnie's achievements over, like I say, over 2 decades. That can't be underestimated, how long and the impact that he's had. But Lonnie really is an unsung hero. He attends every day, he comes in and he's just there and he makes an impact. But he doesn't come telling everybody, look what I've done today. He just sits in. He leads his team, he's always there, like I say, not only for staff but for all the residents within the centre, and past and present staff as well. And your presence, Lonnie, really has been just a steady light throughout that 23 years, give or take. You're a person with great warmth, wisdom. It doesn't matter what is happening in anyone's life or even in your own, you're always there to help guide us all, to put us back on track. I've definitely had those words of wisdom where I'm having a bad day, and Lonnie will be there to just listen, just ask the questions, and you know he really cares, and he'll always guide you back into the right path. And one thing which I said to Lonnie just last week that I've taken, and I tell my daughter as well, that when you're having a bad day, or you think you're having a bad day, or you're stressing about something, I am a little bit of a stress head, so I'll be worrying about tomorrow and what's going to happen. And he just says to me, why are you stressing today? Stop wasting today worrying about tomorrow. It hasn't happened yet. And absolutely I'll take that with me and hold on to that, Lonnie, because just take a breath, take a moment, and you're absolutely right. And never give up, and never think any challenge is too big. So when I started off as an officer, to now being a contract director. Never thought that was possible, and it's only possible because of the team around you. And Lonnie has been a fundamental part of that. Every step of the way, telling me, yes, you can do this. Don't doubt yourself. Blessing me every single day, telling me, just be you. You are good enough. And that's exactly just what we want to say to you, Lonnie. You've always been good enough, more than good enough for the centre and everyone here. Also, you didn't just do your job here. You've lived here. This has been your calling, and one that we're very grateful to have had you for. You've led with grace. As I said, you've listened with patience. You gave yourself in every way, and countless lives and people here that you've impacted upon. And you are more than a colleague to all of us at Yarl. So while we celebrate this, I know that your absence will be deeply felt, and we need to acknowledge that. I know you've been handing over to Simon, handing over your wisdom, that directory of people that you've got that is just never ending. But your absence will be deeply felt, Lonnie. It's your kindness, your support, and your steady hand. And those things don't just disappear, so you'll absolutely make a mark. You are a legend, and you've made a legacy here at Yarlswood. And you've made a mark on all of us, and a positive one that will continue. So I was reflecting and talking with Lonnie about some key memories over the years. I didn't have grey hair when I first started, didn't have any wrinkles. And the job was a lot less stressful back then, but the centre has changed and it's adapted over time. And shortly after starting at the centre, so there was the big incident, and Lonnie went to work at the airport, and we were all blessed that he came back. And I think from that point on, everybody knew that he was a really special man. Started within the religious affairs team. He had several religious affairs managers that he worked towards and always supported. And then with a little bit of persuasion, Lonnie took on the role as the religious affairs manager. And you wouldn't believe it now that back then, turning on a computer, printing reports, working with data. Now the man is compiling monthly reports, managing a team, pulling data, going on CMS, using different platforms, Excel, and it would have been unheard of back then. But again, he had faith and he trusted in the process and trusted in the team around him, and then look what he achieved. It took a little bit of persuasion for Lonnie as well to believe in himself, so he always makes us believe in ourselves. But actually seeing Lonnie grow and blossom in that role, it's been amazing. And it's one that I'm really pleased that he took on and believed in himself to deliver, because you've done a fantastic job, Lonnie. And as I said, it's not just the faith side. You've also helped when there's been incidents, when there's been periods of unrest. You're so well respected amongst the residents that you walk in and immediately have a sense of calm, and people just relax and will listen to Lonnie. So they won't listen to me, I'll just send Lonnie in. So Lonnie, go speak to the people, and they do listen. And I can't actually remember Yarlswood without you here. So yeah, it is quite a sad day for me that once I get over the period of a couple of weeks thinking he's on leave and he's going to come back, I am going to be looking for you. So I will be calling you, so you're not going anywhere really. We'll still be checking in from time to time. One of the other memories was the church services and Sunday services in particular. So they've changed over time. COVID hit and had a big impact on the centre as well. But for those of you that have been around as long as me, you'll remember those services where Lonnie was literally raising the roof. I'd come in as a duty weekend being upstairs, and the first few times I thought, what on earth is that? What is happening? Because this building is not the most sturdy, and it sounded like the roof was going to come off because everyone was on their feet. You would not leave this service, and that's not just residents. It was open, it was inclusive to all residents of any faith, all staff. You could not possibly leave without feeling uplifted. You could not leave without a smile on your face and feel like you're having a more positive day. And that is truly the impact that Lonnie's service would have on everybody. And staff would actually look forward to coming down to the Sunday service. There's not many jobs that staff would be battling between each other, like I'll do the Sunday service. But actually, seeing Lonnie just holding the crowd, singing, playing his instruments is just fantastic, and it's a memory that I will cherish forever. And I just want to say you're probably the most selfish person I have ever met. Always putting others before yourself. even when Lonnie's got his own struggles and battles that he's going on personally, he can still find the time for anybody else, and that is you can't buy that. You can't make that. That is just the type of person that you are, Lonnie, and we really thank you for that. So as a team, we've celebrated together, we've mourned, we've prayed, we've grown together, and I'm blessed that I've managed to walk that whole journey of my career so far with you, Lonnie, and it's something that obviously I will cherish. You've supported staff, so as I said, following incidents, we've had the unfortunate, thankfully only a few, but death in custodies, and you've been a real support for staff and residents through that journey. Challenging periods of change, so as I said, the centre has massively changed over the years, and you've just been that constant guide, reassuring people it's going to be okay, and we'll get through this together, and we have. You christened Dawn Elaine's baby, so one of our previous contract directors. What an honour. She actually asked Lonnie to conduct the christening of her little girl, and that was a massive joyous moment, and she was overjoyed when Lonnie said yes, can we do that. And one of the other things was, so we nominated Lonnie to attend the Queen's Garden Party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one of his proudest moments, and he actually thought it was a joke. So when he got the invite, he'd been cordially invited from the Queen. Lonnie thought it was a wind-up, so he came to see us to say, right, stop messing around. But actually, no, it was a true acknowledgement of his service and the impact that he's had on everybody at Yarl's Wood. And I think you'll agree, Lonnie, that was a day that you'll always remember as well. So it would also be remiss of me not to thank Lonnie's family and his beloved wife Ruth, who absolutely has sacrificed her time and his time, family time, special occasions, events, because he, as I said, always puts his parish first. And no matter night or day, we know that if we call Lonnie and say this is happening, something's going on at the centre, he's here. There's no ifs, buts, maybes, no questions asked. He is here and just says, what do you need? What can I do? So we thank you, Ruth, for all of your sacrifices. Get the list ready of all the jobs you've got in the room. Every day there will be a few. And I think it's true to say, and you'll all agree, for anyone that knows Lonnie and has heard of Ruth, because he talks about you all the time, how his family and his son all the time, of what a strong, influential lady you are. And it's evidence that a strong partnership is really significant as well in how individuals can develop and achievements and personal growth. So special thanks to you, Ruth, and for his family that have stood behind him as well throughout this journey. And I could go on all day, honestly, over 20 years, 23 years worth of memories with Lonnie that I could tell you all about. But we've got a few other speeches as well, and then we have got a video as well that we're going to share with you before we get on to the lovely food. So again, I just wanted to say thank you very much, Lonnie. And I'm going to have to stop now before I start again. So I just wanted to say thank you. And it's not goodbye. It's see you soon and see you later. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Stacey. It set me off as well, I think, so I'm going to get through this. Today we gathered to celebrate and honour a truly remarkable member of our team, that's Lonnie, who is retiring after 20 plus years of exceptional service here at Yarl's Wood. It's not every day that someone dedicates 2 decades of their life to one place. Lonnie's commitment and passion have been nothing short of inspiring. I came to work at Yarl's Wood 15 years ago and first met Lonnie Hay then. I remember the first service I saw in the visits hall he was undertaking, the Sunday church service. In those days we used to have a full complement of residents in here. It was packed to the rafters. The participation and enjoyment of residents was clear to see, and this was the highlight of their week. They would be playing the musical instruments and the residents were encouraged to sing, but they didn't need much encouragement. Lonnie always praised the work of the officers and made sure that the residents understood that we all stood together as one, rather than be divided. He would finish the service by saying to the residents they are now going back to their apartments, to give that human touch, taking away the detention aspect of life. I knew from early on that Lonnie was a special person, Lonnie's influence among the residents is exceptional. Over the years, Lonnie has worked tirelessly for Yarlswood, as well as all his other commitments that he undertakes. As the head of religious affairs, Lonnie has played a pivotal role in our community, or parish as he would say. His work has gone beyond simply managing duties. He has been a source of guidance, comfort to staff and residents alike. Lonnie's ability to bring people together across different faiths and backgrounds has helped to create a respectful and compassionate environment that we're all proud of working in. Lonnie is not known just for his professionalism, but his warmth and genuine care. He has a unique gift for making everyone feel heard and valued. It's the personal touch that's made him so beloved by all of us, whether it's offering a kind word during a tough day. As everyone knows, we have tough days here. Lonnie's presence has been a constant positive influence. What many of us know about Lonnie is that his warmth and approachability. He has a remarkable way of making people feel comfortable. Whether it's a staff member dealing with a difficult day or a resident seeking guidance. Lonnie listens really, and he really listens and offers support that comes from the heart. It's that human touch that's made him so deeply loved by all who knew him, knows him, hasn't met him. Over the last month we've seen Lonnie looking after Simon and training Simon to take over his role. This transition speaks volumes about Lonnie's dedication, not only to his work but to ensuring that high standards he has set, that those standards will continue. Lonnie told me he wanted to make sure before he left that everything would be in place for him to leave and to settle his peace of mind. Simon is lucky to have such a knowledgeable and supportive mentor to lean on as he steps into these big shoes. And as we've said before, no pressure, Simon. But Simon, we're all there for you. We're all here for you. We'll look after you. While we're happy for Lonnie to begin the new chapter of his retirement, we must admit we'll deeply miss his presence, daily presence here. The corridors of Yarlswood won't quite feel the same without your friendly smile. Lonnie, we hope your retirement brings the chance to relax and enjoy things with your family. We all know you're our family man, and I know you're looking forward to spending time with them. You deserve every bit of happiness. Thank you.
My ITC, when I sat down there and you were talking, and I said, why is this man just standing here talking? Is there any, just trying to understand why you're doing the job you do. And it's only, I only realized when I came into the center that you do it for the love of this place, for the love of Yarlswood. And all of us, to be fair, from 2021 to now, you've impacted my life so much. And there's so many things I've picked up from you, I've learned from you. I just want to say thank you for everything you've done on behalf of all the DCOs, all the DCMs, everyone in Yarlswood, the community department. We all love you. Thank you very much. The 5 minutes you always give me anytime I want to talk to you has gone a long way. I just want to say thank you once again. Thank you.
Hello everyone, Pastor Lonnie. I actually said it to him a few times that he's got the hand of God on his head, that God has touched him. Because when you're in his presence, no matter what you're feeling, if it's anger, you're upset, when he talks to you, it just calms you right down. And that day I said to him, I'm adopting you as my dad. And I said, and then he said his wife, I said, she's gonna be my mum. And then the brothers, I said, they're gonna be my stepbrothers. And since then, I have been in Lonnie's life with Ruth and my two brothers. I love you so much, and I know that God has got a plan for you, for both of you.
I've been here for about, some of you might be surprised because I haven't seen some of your faces, but I've been here about 12 years. And Samantha unfortunately couldn't be here today. And I just want to say thank you that I've had this opportunity, because I love coming to Yarlswood and to meet somebody like you, because two words I can say is servant leadership. And Samantha, she couldn't be here because she had her 25 years anniversary, as you know. And but it's been an honour because the amount of people that we've brought from beautiful ashes, that we could be here. We used to do the services in here. We had a good time clapping, singing, dancing, and it's been a wonderful journey. And then along the way, then comes my brother from another mother, Chris. We get on so well, and now Simon, who I know as Steve, we're going back a long way, and so I feel like I'm at home here. It's an honour, but I just want to say thank you for your servant leadership, because when I look at everybody here, I'm just seeing nations. I'm seeing creed, colour and skin, everybody from all different languages. This is what a father's heart is. You don't see colour, and I can see that you are truly loved. You are truly loved, and you loved as well. So it's just showing the type of person you are. So you're being your authentic self, and that's what is all that shows that is here today. And I know all God's best. You've got Ruth now. I know more lists for his work, I'm sure. But I just want to say thank you. It's been an honour to be serving and working with you.
Well done, sis.
Because he's been with us all weekend and we didn't let anything go, I hope. I have to stand here on behalf of myself and my husband, who unfortunately couldn't be here today, to say thank you so much. My husband used to come to Yarl's with Pastor Lonnie at the beginning. I have never been here, so I got unfortunately lost many times coming here today. And he did testify this weekend that you were the first person who trusted him with a mic. And now as we visit the nations, we want to remember you. We want to remember this place. This is the place he got trained up as a minister, and God has taken us in many places, and we never forget where we started. Amen. So as my husband and our team, he started here, the ministry pretty much started here, and we want to thank God for you, thank God for your life. I want to say personally for me, your secret weapon, I think everybody knows what his secret weapon is. Smile. His secret weapon is a smile. His smile disarmed me from day one, the very first day I met him in 2002, and it's still disarming and embracing many others from far and near. So I say to you, Pastor Lonnie and Ruth, we love you. You know that we love you. You have blessed us tremendously, and we are so fortunate, so grateful, so blessed to be a part of your life and your family. God bless you. Thank you.
Most of you would know me as Foss. I've been working here since 2005. Lonnie was already here when I started. Just want to echo what Stacey said, and thank you, Stacey, for taking everything that I was going to say about Lonnie in regards to his character and stuff. But one of the things I noticed about Lonnie, me personally, was his character. Now, when you go through life, you meet certain people in your life, you remember for certain reasons, and when it comes to Lonnie's character, his personality is top of the league. His humbleness is top of the league, but his character is such that even when he was moving from sessional, he was going from sessional, he was still doing the services, he was still doing the meeting the residents and spending time with them. He was moving up to management, and even though he had a few challenges in front of him in regards to him doing reports, attending meetings and such, that wasn't his main concern. A lot of you might not know, but I know because I was here at the time. His main concern wasn't, oh, how am I going to do the reports, how am I going to attend these meetings. His main concern at the time, or his main hurdle at the time, was, will I be able to serve the residents the way I've been serving them while I was doing the sessional time? Will I be able to do the services the way I was doing the service at the time? And that to me just stood out, because Lonnie's not, he's not worried about reports, he's not worried about spending numerous hours behind the computer. He was more concerned that would he be able to serve the residents the way he was serving them at that time. And Lonnie's a people's person. He was more concerned about serving the people and the residents at that time during his transition. And I said to him, Lonnie, if you think that this is a hurdle, this is a hurdle you need to overcome. You need to go over this hurdle, and hopefully everything will plan out. And he did everything he did. He did the reports, he did the meetings, But he used to come in at 8 o'clock. So I think at the time his contractual hours was 8 o'clock in the morning. He used to start. He used to finish at 4. But I used to see Lonnie in the office 5 o'clock, 5:30, still staying back. If a resident was there to be spoken to or needed his advice or just needed his appearance, just to hear them out, he would stay back. And this is not just for residents. He was also here for staff members. He was also here for us as team members. We were part of his team. And during his process, you know, I never felt like, even though he transitioned from being a colleague to management, and he was a lot senior than us, at no stage did I feel like Lonnie was my manager. He was still part of the team. And I think that just goes to show his character, his humbleness, that he didn't let us feel like he was more higher than us. He still had his feet on the ground, and he was still humble enough to make us feel like he was part of the team as well. So Lonnie, on behalf of the team and the religious affairs team, I just want to say a big thank you. You will be missed, Lonnie. He's been like a father figure to me, because I met him when I was very young, and he's sort of like helped me throughout the years. We wish you well, you know. And I know if I was to call Lonnie in a week's time and say, Lonnie, can you give me a minute? I just need to speak to you for 5 minutes. He's all ears. He'd be there to listen to me and give me the time of the day, because that's the person he is. That's his character. It just goes to show that Lonnie, you know, you're one in a billion. You know, not a million. You're 1 in a billion. So you will be missed, and we wish you well for your retirement. And you know, hopefully everything goes well for you afterwards. Yeah.
Everyone, I know my English is not good enough, but today I really want to say something. I always believe this world is half and half. So like me now, be sad, be happy. First of all, I want to say thank you, Lonnie, so much. In the past long years, when I have any problems, he always gives me a big hand and with a smiling face. You know, when you got the pressure, you still got a smiling face. That is not easy. Then I will say, he is one of the most richest men whom I knew. Please don't make mistakes. Don't make misunderstanding. This is not the money, because he is always gave. He give people love. He give people happiness. He give people confidence. He give people convenience. And most important, he give people hope. So I said he is the richest man. I learned from him a lot. Thank you. Finally, I will say, retire is not, for me, for Lonnie, I think just finish a part of career's life. But I believe, I really believe, you and your family will have a happy and healthy retirement after your retirement. So please take care of yourself, and we will miss you. I always believe one word: a successful man, behind him must be a very strong and helpful woman. So thank you.
My team is the leader team. Only 1 minute I can share right now. It's not fair, because my language is Mandarin, Cantonese, but Lonnie is so fast learning person. Learn my Cantonese. The impact myself, the person changed my life, not alone. even though my meeting, religious meeting, I never voice up because he was not there. He is the chairman of the meeting. I learned from him, I humble myself, I never voice out. Because I'm a small potato. He is a big potato. I learned from maybe the other half meeting. I share the love language. Sometimes I walk behind him. I learn through him to express not just smile from the bottom of happiness, not stomach kick. I'm so scary, but the first 2 times he brought me to visit the prison for a couple of years. But my experience served to the detainee from mainland China, family, small child, but they love child. I'm thinking his family, he loved his son so much. It's a shadow, not say a roof here. I'm just proud of this couple. We learn each other the love language.
Lonnie used to leave the house, greet me, leave the house, and go to his second family. And he loved every minute. There were times when it wasn't so easy and times when it was. But the love that Lonnie has had for his work at Yarlswood, I look around and I can see why. And I just want to say thank you for looking after him over all those many, many years, supporting him, encouraging him, for him to be the person that he is. And I'm proud of him. I'm very, very proud of him as his wife. And I would just like to say that, you know, God has been good. He's been good to us, he's been good to him. And I see my pastor of our church here, and he was the one that when the call came, they were looking for somebody at Yarl to work in Yarlswood. And he said, no, I'm an old man now. Let the younger ones go. And he recommended Lonnie. And from then, God has led his journey. So, yes, he is leaving. And I know he's leaving with a heavy heart because he loves his family here. He loves his work. 25 years at Vauxhall, he did it because he had to. 22 years here, he did it because he loves it. And it's wonderful to see. And yes, he's going, but please feel free. We're only a phone call away. If you need to reach out, I'm sure he will find time to be there with you. And to his second, I know that the family here will support you. That as Lonnie leaves, you will, yes, you have some big shoes to fill, but God will help you and the family will help you. So before I take my seat, once again, thank you everybody for looking after him, letting him to come home every day. And we only have 2 sons, but our Christmas list has grown. I have children, I have girls, I have boys, I have men, and it's wonderful to see that we're one big family. So remember us as we start our second journey in life. We don't know what God has got planned for us, but I'm excited. I'm excited to spend time more with my husband, and it will be nice. But, you know, remember us and pray for us, and don't forget us. We're just a phone call away.
But words are highly inadequate to express my profoundest gratitude to all of you here. Let us celebrate the staff here and everybody who does something here. Now, the blessing is to team together, and God has really blessed us to have someone like Pastor Lonnie Hay, the fellowship from a young age. And the thought in my spirit, I wish his father was here today. He spoke of his son, Lonnie. And to hear what you're saying of him today, that would really move his heart and also his mother.
Yeah.
But thank you for being who you are, because you have really made him hungry for one to come to stay with you. And when I see today that the director wiping her eyes for our minister, then it is even more humbling. But thank you for who you are. And by the grace of God, your best is still yet to come. Whatever you do, remember, you're dealing with people. And having left his footprints here on the sands of time, Longfellow said, footprints that perhaps another, sailing down life's solemn main, some forlorn or shipwrecked brother, seeing, will take heart again. We were in the office the day, and our pastor was there with me when the call came from the Home Office. And without any hesitation, I said, you have the man you're looking for. And when the director came with us here and he met Pastor Lonnie, from that day, he fell in love with him. And thank God that he had not let us as a church down. He came in the name of the Lord, and you have looked after him, and you have a family. And by the grace of God, Yarlswood, remember, your best is yet to come. And Pastor Lonnie is not going into retirement. He is coming back home to his church. I am now going into retirement. So he is coming back to his church. But before we really just go into anything, please let us stand and celebrate everybody here and celebrate our pastors and those who are coming in. It's going to be good. Your best is still yet to come. Amen. So if you don't mind, I will just ask God to continue to bless this place and to bless you. And Father, you will always send help.
To read through. This is from the team. Because you are a legend. This is for you. Also, and a collection from staff. So we had various ideas and things to buy with the collection, but what we decided to do was to give it cash so that you and Ruth could spend some time, rather than a voucher that you've got to use by a set date or go somewhere. You are then free in your retirement to decide what you want to spend it on, where you want to go, and just have some time together. And we wondered, as you are a man of command in a crowd, did you want to say a few words?
No.
Never, you're never speechless.
Well, first I want to just say thank you. Thanks first to God for allowing me the privilege to serve such a beautiful place. For my bishop to release me, and for God to have his way with me in this place. I will never have the right words to say and how to say it, but all I can say is that I believe God placed me here for a purpose. Reverend Di, thank you so much. Yeah, I'll call your name. You know, we make history, and without her kindness, if I just say something very small, for 7 months I was without transport, and we had just employed Chris into our team, and he lives in Dunstable. And when he heard my plight, he says, "I'll take you." And then he could take me 2 days a week, and then the other days I came on the train. And when Reverend Di heard, she says, "I'll pick you up on the other days. Just call us when you need us." So for 7 months, I was chauffeured like a VIP by some of the most beautiful people in the world.
Yes.
Thank you for your love and sacrifice for doing that for me. I don't deserve it, but I'm grateful to be with you. You're the best, and always be true to yourselves. God will see us through.
That's right.
And my final say is for Simon, who has taken on this role. He's doing things now that I did when I first started, coming in early, leaving late. My wife would call me many times and says, "Where are you?" And I says, "Well, you know, I'm at the parish." And this was my parish, and I would never see it as a job, because each one of you, your face tells a story, and we spend more time together than we actually do with our own families. And so I'm grateful to be part of what's happened here, and we've created such beautiful times. We've gone through sadness as well, but I'm thankful for this privilege just to say, God bless you, and I wish you well. Amen.
The good memories continue to flow. Thank you for your blessing already on the life of your servant Lonnie. Bless this time, we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Yes.
You know what this looks like, Lonnie, if you don't get up there. That will
I just feel happy when I'm saying
something